Welcome back, fellow plutocrats. That's right, because I am also a plutocrat. Anyway, in the last episode, things went, well, how can I say, ridiculously well. We are now sitting with a total net worth of about $40.5 billion, which is, it's not too inconsiderable. The more substantial figure is that our income forecast is predicted to increase by 11 billion a quarter. So that's right. Over the course of a year, we will increase our income, roughly, by about $44 billion, which really puts shame to my net worth figure, but it doesn't particularly matter. 292,000 influence, and that is with a minus 1.31 thousand influence reduction due to GUI reputation dirt. I'm sure you can probably gather what that actually means. Anyway, what are we going to do in this episode? Well, first things first, I want to try and get my diplomacy skills maxed out. So I want to try and get the sort of tech tree finished as much as I possibly can anyway. This is probably going to be a slightly shorter episode on account of the fact that we've technically already beaten our opponent, but we're going to try our very best and sort of push the game as absolutely far as we possibly can. So control of companies, for example, we're going to try and get that achievement. Techno boom got technologies. 4 technologies, 8 technologies, 12 technologies. Market share in the world, I don't even think that that's technically possible at the moment. And wheeler dealer definitely maybe isn't possible. I'm pretty sure that isn't possible. But anyway, we're going to keep on buying up companies and we're going to see what we can try and do. Yes, as I say, this episode probably going to be slightly shorter on the account of Addison Trip Company. What the heck is this? On account of the fact that yeah, we've already completed all of our missions. Sure, I'll give that to you. But I am going to be starting a brand new playthrough at some point after this one. I'm going to be starting a brand new playthrough after this one on the hardest difficulty, because at the moment I think I'm still on normal difficulty. I actually have no idea, but next time we'll try and beat Jack Bryant or Bryant, whatever his name is, in the time strain constraints. Why do you not like me? Company owner, the fact that I'm a company owner, really? I mean, I would love to deal with you, honestly. I tell you what, I could try and befriend the California State police chief. Yeah, I could try and befriend the police chief. I did have an antique which I just sold. That's a little bit of a shame. Okay, what I'm gonna do, let me get an agent out. Let me get Grant Hills to his home at some point very, very swiftly. Let's participate in a horse auction. Sure, American Thoroughbred. I honestly wouldn't know that particular breed of horse if it hit me in the face like a horse. Yeah, maybe I should reconsider those words. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to make is that I have no clue what to look for in a good horse, in a good steed. But maybe that is one. I don't actually know. Yeah, so in this state, the state of California, I can certainly see if we can try and new technologies. Yeah, we can try and just buy up all of the companies that have new technologies, ones that we have not yet got our hands on. And also, becoming the majority shareholder in a bunch of companies is indeed sort of like the mission that we have in order to get some more achievements. And so that's what I'm going to try and do. All right, Grant. A couple more bits and bobs for auction. If we get dirt on, or good dirt on this police chief, then I'm in luck. This is really, really great because we can basically puppet him. Compromised. I'm going to save that, even though I don't really want to, and then we're going to try and find a deal here. Yeah, so give me all you got. Give me all you got, and let's talk. Also, I should have made clear that I am aware that that it's always argument A which gives you the largest success chance increase, and it's always, I think, not always argument B, but it's most of the time argument B which gives you the largest cost decrease, and then argument C is whatever else, I guess. I guess I think argument C might be based on your diplomacy and economic skills more so than argument B and argument A, but that's pure speculation. Anyway, let's drive the cost down. It doesn't particularly matter for all intents and purposes as long as, you know, as long as you're constantly appraising each and every one of the options that are available. I mean, look at this. Argument C is far and away the best argument by literally a colossal margin. I think that's a deal. Sign on the dotted line, 26% decrease. I mean, this is incredible. This really is incredible. So I'm up to a 17% stakeholder. I honestly just need to try and get Brian's shares. But because he's a company owner, that's a little bit of a problem. Is he an atheist or is he not an atheist? Excuse me? What is going on? What is going on? Why can I not right click on him? Oh, also, yes, I should have set out, by the way, at the very start that I may technically be richer than Jeff Bezos now since his divorce or whatever. Look, he used to be the richest person in the world and now he's not because he got divorced or something. I don't know. I don't follow. I don't keep up. What I'm saying is that I believe that I can probably become the richest real person in the world. Well, the richest real person in the world in this video game, obviously. And that's gonna be, you know, in part our objective over the course of this episode, as well as researching all of the different technologies and whatnot. Oh, finally, you're not my enemy anymore? I do believe that means that you're not my enemy anymore. Hostile relationship. Really? Okay, so I think his loyalty, or I think his enemy status will disappear if I get his loyalty above 100. Wants to buy Opolis's shares? No, I'm just gonna refuse. I can't even remember that company, honestly. Abstain. Rejected, fine. So yeah, I really am looking to send another priest. Alternatively, could blackmail you. Poly Adler really isn't that effective, really isn't that necessary in this circumstance. Yeah, I think I just want to deploy the cardinal again, if possible. Man, dealing with a lot of shareholders is a pretty large pain in the backside, to be honest, because you have to negotiate with each and every single one of them. You know what? Just go for A. I feel like I'm going to be deploying like option A with alarming regularity. Give me option A again. Brilliant, fantastic. We got a deal. I don't feel like I needed to pay extra money for that, but I did. Ended up doing it. It's fine. A saber, just a regular saber, just an off-the-shelf saber. Can you buy sabers off the shelf? I don't know. Is this an ornate one? Kind of looks a little bit ornate. The hilt looks particularly jaded, bejeweled. Not like the video game. In fact, exactly the opposite of the video game. All right. Good. Okay, give me a company. Let me buy a company that requires me to influence like 2 people. Because I feel as I start snapping up more and more companies, I'm going to require a lot more resources to get people to like me. Pin. What about Pin? Yeah, see, you don't like me because I'm a company owner. Right. Get the detective onto you. And then let's go back to... Ooh, let's get a yacht. 100, minus 100k profit per quarter. I mean, I'm interested because I must be one of the only people that can actually afford this. I said... That sounded like a little bit of a brag, but what I meant by that is that I'm so rich that most other people are too poor to buy what I want to buy. Yeah, I should have made that absolutely explicit from the very start. My bad, sorry. I'll try harder next time. Okay, you want a yacht, but I really don't care about your opinion. Yes. So you don't actually completely hate me. What happened? Wait, GUI relations handler cardinal. Wait, so the cardinal The Cardinal did actually increase your loyalty to me, but I thought he only increased it by 6. Did it change? I don't actually know. I'm not entirely sure about that. Right, well, whatever the case, I'm all in. Let me just pay whatever he... Oh, no. I don't believe it. I actually physically do not believe it. I actually do not believe it. That is an absolute travesty of humanity. That really is. That really is absolutely unbelievable. Right, crank it right up to the top. Let's go all in again. All we need to do is hit that green area just once. Just once. Fantastic. Okay, that's another technology. All your oil refining companies will get the following technologies. Refining quality. The better refining, the less raw materials you need to buy for refining into the end product. Okay, fine. Automation is under development, which is A-okay. A controlling interest in the company. I mean, do I really need to buy more shares? I don't think so. I don't think that this will further any of my personal ambitions. And by personal ambitions, I mean achievements. Which is fine. I mean, I guess I'll buy it because I can. Let me have a little look at the achievements. Okay, personal achievements. Compromising evidence. That's fine. We're going to get that just whenever. Collector's item. We need to get 3 collectibles. Do I not have more than 3 collectibles at the moment? I've got way more than 3 collectibles. Way more than 3 collectibles. Okay, so I suspect that that might just be bugged. I presume. Because I do have a bunch of collectibles right now. Sure, I'll even bid on this. I'll even bid on this watch to prove that I can get any collectible that I would like. Wonderful. Does that shift the needle? You want to buy wingtip? Nope, not interested. I'm afraid. Sorry. Yeah, okay. So that is not working. Conducted negotiations. 500 flipping negotiations. That's ridiculous. Compromising evidence. We're definitely working on that right now. Blackmail. Ignore. That's right. Oh, what a shame. That's a very slight impact. Politics achievements. Corruption deals. Make 5 corrupt deals. Cancel judgments. I mean, I can puppet politicians. That's definitely something that I can do. In fact, I tell you what. I'm going to try and puppet the politician. The politician that's in charge of the police. Yeah, Police Chief Hernandez, because there's a good chance that I'm probably not going to be able to make you like me. Yeah, you're just not a big fan. You are a religious man though, so I could in fact use an agent on you. Well, let me try using an agent, just on the off chance that you are in fact swayed by his words, his wonderful wise words. Okay, good stuff. Compromised, 96%. Oh no, Alexandra Diaz. Okay, blackmail. I don't even know who this is. I think this is somebody who I want to buy shares from. All right, great. Compromising evidence, fantastic. That's another point. So I do have dirt on you. There's a 10% chance. A 10% chance, which we know to be an absolute travesty and wholly inaccurate. But that only leaves me with -5. Only leaves me with 5 negative influence, and I've got more than enough influence to support. I've got more than enough influence to support my ridiculous schemes now. So maybe I just try. Maybe I just try and do this until it actually works. That looks good. That looks really good. That is good. That is good. Fantastic. So he's now puppeted. If I'm not mistaken. He should now be puppeted. I believe that that's what that blue thingamabobber means. Right, let's plop some more points into diplomacy. Trading. Sure, I guess. Doesn't particularly matter. Let's go back to see if we can try and make that deal with Alexandra Diaz, I believe. Name was. Yes, it was you. What do you even have? PIN? Do you have 46% shares of PIN? Yeah, your future stake, 40%. Deal sum 2.8 million. Yeah, perfect. And she's even going to give it to me at a knockdown price. Oh my giddy aunt. Well, that is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Right, I am gonna absolutely take this to town. Right, I don't want to get too complacent, but I am pretty satisfied that this is going to result in an absolutely ridiculously good price for... No. Oh my goodness. That was so close. Okay, literally there is very little chance of failure here. Could still happen, but 95% success chance. Nice. So we get a better than half price deal. We get a better than half price deal, which is not too bad. I believe that is us now, the majority stakeholders in another company, which should theoretically mean another achievement. No. It doesn't. Which was... Oh, no. Get Technologies is the other achievement. Control of companies. 8 out of 10 companies. I mean, I am moving towards 8 out of 10 companies. And just after that, we'll be moving to more. Addison Trip Company. Control that. PIN. I don't have a majority stake in PIN quite yet. I will be able to, right now, get a majority stake, however. There we go. I reckon we'll get it in 1. Fantastic. That's the best way to do it. Sign on the dotted line. Bish, bash, bosh. Happy days, happy days, happy days. All right, wonderful. That's a brand new technology. Gives us control. Let's have a little look. Crystal Way, sure. Is there one large stakeholder? There is indeed. In fact, there's 2 large stakeholders. I mean, this is just, you know, it's just objectively better. A 17% increase success chance with no cost increase on the shares is just better. Yep, there we go. And then go back here. Make a deal with you. Am I going to be the only investor in California? Is that what's going to happen? Am I going to be the only person? Am I going to be the only person here who has any money left? I certainly hope so. That would mean that I have complete control over all the companies, which would be fantastic. All right, wonderful. We got a brand new technology as well. Cardinal. That's great. Okay, so he doesn't totally hate me now, but he mostly does since I still blackmailed him. Techno Boom. Sell oil refineries. Shares. Sure, I'll agree to that. Get another agent. Yeah, we still have 30 billion in the bank. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. We're in a pretty good place, actually. We're in a pretty darn good place. Okay, a coin auction. Sure, I'll take a coin auction. A silver dollar. I'm pretty sure this has already been auctioned off over the course of this playthrough. It's funny, there are so many unique collectibles, but I feel like I've hardly seen any of them. Trading, yes. Grand. That took a little while. Diplomacy is now 5 stars. Fantastic. I honestly thought that I was conducting 5-star diplomacy for the entirety of this here video game, but there you go. Increase the punishment by 1 year. Population is interested in the struggle against corruption, but capitalists are always opposing such laws because a political puppet is a way to lobby their interests. Okay. I'm not really entirely sure what that means, but that's okay. That doesn't particularly matter. Homotude. What? Lacus. Very strange. Sure. Let's get it on the ground floor with Homotude. How about that? We'll see if we can try and make a deal with Ashton Smith over here. Oh, for goodness sake. I mean, look, I know that I should expect deals to fail, you know, well, fairly regularly, really. And I suppose that to an extent, you know, my deals do sometimes fail. Come on. Come on. I was just talking about how I was feeling a little bit hard done by the fact that my deals keep failing in unlikely circumstances. And you know what? No. Oh, thank goodness. I still do feel like it's in pretty unfair circumstances. Finally. Good. Grand. We pay through the nose, but that's okay. Doesn't really matter. I am actually actively enriching people by making them such generous offers. So I am a pretty good guy, actually. Pretty darn good guy. Right, deal with this dude. Let's see if we can get the shares right now. A 34% increase to the price of shares. This is gonna be a failed deal anyway. Oh, for pity's sake, why on earth is this happening? Right, go to the next quarter and then let's you know, just feel happy about something. Feel happy that we managed at least to get all of the technologies. That's what we can do. That's what I'm aiming to do. Right, you really do not like me, do you? Hopefully you don't go into a little huff and you don't sell me any shares in the future. Grand. Sign me up. Control of companies, 10 out of 25. Not bad at all. And even though that I have control of this company, I still do not have the technology because I don't have 50%. I don't have 50% stake in the company. Not yet, though. I'm going. A 48% increase to the price of the stuff. The shares. The stuff. Oh my... Wait. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. I have a complaint, right? So, a 44% increase plus a 37% increase. And that equals 103%? I'll do it. Look, I'm just saying that if it works additively, I don't know if that's additively, actually. I haven't done the maths. If it works additively for price increases, it should also work adequately when negotiating the price down. If you know what I mean. What am I doing here? Criminalistics? Yeah, do that. Yeah, fine. So now our puppeted police chief can actually get to work and do what he needs to do. Fabricating some evidence. It's going to be great. Anyway, yeah, just having a little moan about the negotiations and sludge needle. Man, I hate the sludge needle. The sludge needle is just the worst. I tell you what, mergers when they come into effect going to be fantastic because I'm going to be able to create like an ultimate company. It's going to make it even easier to become ridiculously wealthy. Okay. That's right. No sludge needle here. No siree. No siree. Emma doesn't have any time for the sludge needle. She's all about efficient business practice, efficient negotiation. Owen Clark, yes, let's make a deal. Grand. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, just. I didn't see the needle in the green, but I'm happy that it happened. 49%. One more deal with one more person. Right. I tell you what. Also, the number of CEOs that are just chilling around. There's not enough. There's not enough high-quality CEOs. Right. Oil company refining. We'll get the following technologies. Great. Okay. I think I actually will very, very soon have a... I will have every technology that I possibly can get in California, which means that I'm going to have to go somewhere else to get... Hold on. How much do you like me? Not much. Let's fulfill your ambition. Yeah, I mean, you're not leaving me much choice, I must confess, but that's okay. Let's deal. Roadrunner works. This better be worth it. This absolutely better be worth it. It's going to be an insta-failure, isn't it? It's going to be an insta-flippin' failure. Of course it is, because why would it be anything else? Why would it be anything else? It just wouldn't be. A legislator congressman. Okay. All right. All right. That's fine. That is fine, apart from the fact that you own a significant stake in this company, and that kind of freaks me out. You know, you know, where do politicians draw the line between business and work and pleasure? I just don't care. I don't care. Company expansions don't matter to me. In fact, very little matters to me when I've got $37 billion in the bank. I honestly, I'll ask Jeff how he feels about this. I don't really think that a tiny little wage increase is going to affect my bottom line in any meaningful way. But you never know. Might happen. Might happen one day. If my big hitter company goes down, fantastic. That's another technology all sewn up. Is that every technology in California? That is actually every technology in California. I'm going to have to make a trip to Texas. We're going to have to go to Texas. Disperse crowd. Disperse the crowd. I've never done this before. I've never ever used the police chief to disperse a crowd of protesters. Okay, that's very okay. Workers are on strike. Okay. Cool. I don't think that really matters. I don't think I'm even bothered about that in the slightest. I do have debt liabilities. Let me press play and then see if I can try and find out where my debt actually is. Is it like the amount of cash that I have to pay to run a house, to keep a house good? Oh, 98% of the company? Don't mind me. That's fantastic. Let's do this. Let's do this. I mean, the total price is literally like 9 million. So it's not even 9 million. It's 1 million. I didn't even look. Oh, no sludge needle here. Oh, beautiful. It turns out that the sludge needle isn't a thing that the Texans know about. Oh, look at this. Look at how efficient all of my companies are going to be. They're all going to have all of the technologies. So I didn't realize, but I think it's that oil refining technologies keep the technologies within themselves. I think that's a little bit garbage, to be honest. Oh, yes, because we're not in Kansas anymore. No, sorry, because we're not in Texas anymore. Ooh, I can fulfill your ambition. I need to get the police chief on side before fabricating some dirt. Right, great. Give you 2 yachts, and now you want to sell a horse. Funny that. Horses are actually a little bit expensive. So, yeah, sorry, you're going to have to deal with that right now. Fake blackmail? What? Can I not fake some dirt on my opponents? I was under the impression that this was imminently doable. Uh-oh. Alright, so apparently can't actually do anything. I can't use an agent. Is it because he's like traveling? It's because he's scheduled to travel, isn't he? Ah, ridiculous. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. Okay, so I just need to find some more companies where my opponent hasn't managed to get a stranglehold on the company yet. Okay, well, we can still try. It's going to be a little bit more challenging to get a controlling stake in I shouldn't have even done that. What am I even thinking? To get a controlling stake in some of those companies, because he's done so much groundwork in Texas. But it turns out that he's not actually a businessman. He doesn't know how to improve. He doesn't know how to improve the companies. Right. Ambition, can I fulfill your ambition? I totally can. There you go. Take my best alcohol. I don't even know what I sold you, but there you go. I hope you enjoy it. I've never personally drunk it myself. That's why it remains on my shelf. It remains unopened, ready to be given at a moment's notice to someone who would appreciate it much more than I. A 3rd round of negotiations? Fine. A 1% chance of failure. I mean, it is possible, technically. But, I mean, highly, highly unlikely. The day that I see that happen is the day in which I'm going to start complaining big time. Okay. Any more companies which I can go after? Buy yachts. Oh, I hate people that want to buy yachts. Ridiculous. I can still negotiate with the smaller parties. I think this will be a success. There we go. Brilliant. I can still negotiate with the smaller parties to take over control of this business and get yet another technology. It is going to be a little bit of a pain, but I guess I'll do it anyway. 100% success? What? Really? Okay. Not entirely sure how that worked, but fine. Oh no. Oh no. It's so transparent. It's so transparent when it doesn't want to work. You can smell it a mile off. You can smell it a mile off. It's ridiculous. You know, once every so often the game's like, no, I want you to fail. I want to see you fail. I want to see you fail. I want to see you fail right now. And so it makes you fail. It makes you fail. It's a travesty. What? Oh, this is my companies. Oh, okay. These are my companies who have access to all of those different technologies. Okay, I was thinking, what the heck is going on here? Why am I investing so much time and effort and energy in this company which doesn't bring me any brand new technologies? I don't even know. Abstain. Yep. Okay, and then let's get harpoon. No, harpoons. We've already got the harpoon technologies. Yeah, but I can't invest. I can't invest in any of these companies because they are just completely controlled by my opponent, which is a little bit of a problem. It is a little bit of a problem. That was far too close for comfort. 100% success chance. Why even bother rolling if it's 100% success chance? Honestly. What is even the point? What is even the point? By the way, I don't know what's going on, but all of these companies have massive, like, income deficits at the moment. You have an ambition to sell oil refining shares? Sure. Great, but you didn't want to sell them all, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to go in with another deal. And I'll see if I can make this one. Alright, wonderful. Oh, I'm delighted that ended up being successful. Brilliant. Is that a 50% stake? No, I'm not the majority shareholder quite yet. I can become the majority stakeholder right now if I just do this last negotiation with Chloe Harris, who is a legislator congressman. Wonderful. Wow. Congratulations, Chloe. You just made the deal of a lifetime. And we get yet another technology. But I'm pretty sure, as I said, that all of the technologies are constrained to the individual, like, company types, which is a bit irritating. A bit irritating indeed. I also have no idea what any of the technologies actually do, which is a little bit of a problem. However, presumably this is helping out my other companies. If I have a little look at my finance sheet, oh my giddy aunt. I still don't know where Sechovia went, but I'm sure it's around there somewhere. Can I sort by income, return on investment? No, none of that nonsense. Well, Astroyo is the biggie, is by far and away the biggie. It's now got access to more technologies, theoretically, though. Look at that. Market share is 97%. I don't know if market share actually matters. Like, are all of the other transport companies just going out of business because Astroyo is so darn big and increasing, as it turns out? Or is that not the case? I don't actually know. Get subsidies? Sure, I'll get subsidies. It's free money. Why would you not do that? It's so good. It's so good. I can't get the government contract because I haven't puppeted the new governor, because apparently the governor just changes in California every 30 seconds. Yeah, so look, we got all these brand new technologies, which somehow matters. I'm really not entirely sure how it matters. Yeah, absolutely no idea how it matters at all. And theoretically, that shouldn't have decreased. That net income shouldn't have decreased because I've already maxed out all of the tech tree bars. It doesn't particularly matter. Look, for all intents and purposes, it doesn't really matter. Anyway, as I say, I'm richer than Jeff Boy. I'm making progress towards the achievement. We're going to wrap this episode up. As I said, this is going to be a little bit of a shorter one because I'm really looking to start a brand new playthrough. There's been a couple of new patches, and I'm pretty certain that with the new patches, some of the changes, you need a brand new game in order to take effect for the changes. So hopefully things will be a little bit more stable in the next game. We've had a couple of crashes. Oh, look at this. Ratings. Look at this. Let's sort by wealth. Oh, look. I'm far and away the most wealthy person here. He's got 75 influence. I've got 291,000. Yeah. There you go. It's nice. It's very nice, in fact. Illinois. Who's the richest person in California? I feel like I might have made some millionaires in California. No, I didn't. No, I didn't at all. I didn't. But how are people able to bid? How are some of these people able to bid on luxury items if they don't have the money for it? I don't know. Anyway, ladies and gents, thanks as ever to my fantastic patrons who help make videos like this possible. Tune into the next episode of a brand new Plutocracy playthrough. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be difficult, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be enjoyable, and I am very, very, very much excited for it. I hope I will see you there. Bye.